Hello, my dear students. Today I am going to teach you general knowledge of class 6. As we completed up to page number 10, today we will begin with chapter number 3, and the name of the chapter is Scientific Names of Common Plants. Scientists throughout the world use the scientific name for naming plants and animals. The scientific name consists of two names, the genus name and the species name. It helps scientists recognize or identify any plant or animal. However, plants and animals are known to us by their common names. How we know the plants? We know the plants and animals by their common names, by not their scientific names. So here is one question for you. Match the scientific names with the common names. Mango tree. The scientific name of mango tree is Mangifera indica. The scientific name of banyan tree is Ficus bangilensis. Cydium gazava. Then come to the next one. The scientific name of coconut tree is Cocos nucifera. The scientific name of gulmohar tree is Dallonyx reza. The scientific name of neem tree is Azadi rachta indica. Scientific name of tamarind tree is Tamarindus indica. Now, the scientific name of peepal tree is Ficus religiosa. Now, come to the next page. On page number 12, the plants quiz are there. Take this quiz to find out how much you know about plants. You have to do it by your own. I'm just reading out the questions. Where do the cocoa beans for chocolate come from? Second, what is the male part of a flower called? Number third, what is a plant that shades leaves every autumn called? Number four, what is a plant that bears cones called? Number five, how can you tell the age of most trees? Number six, which tree is regarded as the tree of eternal life in Indian mythology because of its seemingly ever expanding branches? Number 7. From which country was the eucalyptus tree brought to India? Number 8. Which plant absorbs more carbon dioxide and releases more oxygen into air and can grow in all climate zones and soil types? Which year was declared by the UN as the International Year of Forest? Next is, which is the first type of plant to evolve on Earth? Number 11. Which color light is the most important for plant growth and flowering? Number 12. Which plant takes its name from the Italian word for beautiful women. Number 13. Which tree is said to be a symbol of power and courage? Now come to the next page. Man-made environmental disaster. Our environment has been a victim of disasters. Some of them are natural, such as earthquakes and tsunamis. However, there are some disasters that are man made, such as wars, explosions, chemical spills, or gas leaks. These disasters are a result of human negligence, errors, or even failure of a man made system. They cause irreversible damage on the environment. Read on to know about some of the worst man made disasters and their effects on the environment. First is Bhopal gas leak. On December 2, 1984, there was a gas leak in the Union Carbide India Limited pesticide plant at Bhopal, India. Over 5 lakh people were exposed to methyl isocyanate gas and other chemicals. Thousands of people died within the first few hours of the leak, and the number went up to 16,000. It left many injured, blind, and sick. It is one of the world's worst industrial disasters. Next is nuclear power plant explosion, Chernobyl, Russia. When it happened? It happened on April 26, 1986. The Chernobyl plant in Russia had a major meltdown which resulted in the release of a radioactive material. Since the accident, there have been countless children with birth defects, increase in cancer, and other health issues. The area is said to be unfit and unsafe for any activity, including farming, for over 200 years. Next is Hiroshima and Nagasaki nuclear explosions. On August 6, in 1945, a nuclear bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, followed by a bomb on Nagasaki on August 9. The bombing caused a blinding light accompanied by a giant wave of heat. In Hiroshima, 1 lakh people were killed instantly and 2 lakh died eventually. In Nagasaki, 40,000 were killed instantly and about 1,50,000 died eventually. Many people were left immobile for life. The blast caused environmental pollution leading to death, plants and animals too. The radioactive material is said to have caused birth defects in newborn babies and several other diseases even in the next generation. Now next is Gulf War oil spill. The Gulf War oil spill is the largest oil spill in history. In 1991, following the invasion of Kuwait, the oil wells were blown up. They burned for 7 months, causing considerable environmental damage. Now, next is London's killer fog. With industrialization, London became a polluted place. In 1952, the winter was very cold, so the people burned coal in their homes to keep themselves warm. As there was already a lot of pollution in the air, the smoke from the house combined with sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and soot in the air and left London in a black cloud of near darkness and killed over 12,000 people. Next is Jilin chemical explosion. On November 13, 2005, a petrochemical plant in Jilin, China was the site of a series of explosions. The blasts were a result of poor handling of the operating system. Some people were killed and several injured. The event released pollu- pollutants, benzene and nitrobenzene into the environment. My dear students, now your homework is up to page number 14. You all have to read. Thank you. Have a good day.